I'm here with MP at the world premiere of his new sensational anime. Tell me, MP, who are you wearing?
Oh, you know I got a little off the rack on. that was a joke. I'm not.
Oh,
really
I love that. Now tell me, if you could be a penguin or a giraffe, what would you be and why?
Oh yeah, I've thought about this one. Okay, I would probably be a giraffe because I love the long necks.
Oh, I'd be a penguin. I mean, the way they waddle around and those cute little tuxedos they wear.
You mean they're coloring?
Oh, I mean, I would just die. I mean, they are so cute.
Yeah, I guess they are pretty cute.
Okay, before I let you go, I have one last question that the viewers are dying to know.
Mm-hmm. Shoot.
Is there a Mrs. MP?
No, I'm just focusing on basketball right now, and I don't really have time to.
Oh, that is
date.
so Aries-coded. You need to get yourself a Libra who can bring more balance and harmony into your life. I mean, you're an Aries, aren't you?
Taurus, actually.
Oh, I knew it. You're stable and strong, but tenacious and persistent.
Yeah, my mom used to say that all.
Okay, great. Well, MP, it has been lovely getting to know you,
Hey,
and
did you call me?
congratulations
Yeah, I
on
know
an
she ain't talking about no
absolutely
shorty.
fabulous world premiere.
I'm moving just like MP. Get me up out of there.
Who's next?
What is she talking about? Get up out of there. The fuck? Her at glitching, twin. Only my twin. Twin, her at glitching. Wait till I hit that 90 over. I'm cooking y'all niggas in the park. And niggas ain't got no mics. Niggas ain't got no mics. Trying out. I gotta play Cade. Cade!
About game time, bring the pain time.
Yes, sir.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Pistons" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Piston fans, visit the ticket
I see the greens.
for all the teams website for some of the best upcoming games of the year.
I can't even sleep. It's called my art life in between. My art life in between. Oh, yeah. I can't even fucking sleep. I think about that every day. I think about art every day. They put on the top of what?
And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
And to chop it up. And they get free paper.
I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing
easy
shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And then Thompson out there with MP. And it's Durant in at the three. Something I feel compelled to mention. how excited are you for the upcoming anime that will star MP, Towns, and Maxie?
Well, I'll be honest, everything I've seen about this anime project looks pretty cool. And this kind of thing is not something a lot of NBA players have done, so I'm curious to see it. You have to be ready to take your shots when they come, and MP was ready this time.
Whatever the defense did, nigga.
Here's Harris. Rockets with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness.
Oh.
The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to
Bro, that has
focus
never
and finish
happened.
the task at hand.
Nothing is
Soon as a
better
nigga
than winning on the
broadcast
road
this shit,
in this
I-
league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Now here's Harris.
Them niggas on defense.
He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from
Look
all
at this
three
weak ass
levels.
ball.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my,
Yeah,
BA. It took
nitty-gritty.
until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Here's Harris. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Durham.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Yep, count it.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Cunningham outside. There's a screen. Shoots over Thompson. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead.
Look at that steal and running that shit back.
You can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Cunningham. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And LeVert subbed in for Ivy. And then for Houston, Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Houston leading by 13. Jones from outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case. for them.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed's checked in for
Downtown nigga, why the
Green
fuck
comes
you
in
guys?
for Tobias Harris. And Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Şengün checked in for Houston. And here's Van Vliet. They'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. LeVert goes against Jones. Pass to Şengün. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 7. He's checked in for Houston. MP comes in for Shepherd. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ivy outside. Thompson finds Cunningham. Now Reed. Ivy outside.
There's
Will
no
it go?
fucking way.
It's rebounded by Şengün.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Fred Van Vliet, Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Jones in at the 2. And it's Detroit with the ball after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. And he comes up with a bucket.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Here's MP, and the dunk by Jones.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Detroit has possession after the basket by Houston. Van Vliet against Cunningham. And there's the drive. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Houston has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. MP way outside. And stolen by Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Holland for 3. Easton pulls it in. Houston with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Here's MP. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Van Vliet's got 6.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Reed. Cunningham against Van Vliet. And they pick up 2.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Fires the 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Ivy. Converts after the nice spin. He's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Cunningham, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. MP getting it done for the Rockets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment.
49. Please, direct.
Greetings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pistons. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Count it from distance. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Smith passes to Thompson. Jones feels it out. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Şengün. And Houston, another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Thompson outside. Smith against Harris. Back to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Duren. Now here's Harris. Can they get it? And he lays it in. Harris has got 6 points.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Here's Harris. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Thompson. They grab their own miss. For 3, here's Harris. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Steps back and fires. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by MP.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ivy passes to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Ivy, right side. From downtown. Pass to Cunningham. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long K. He's got 5.
Well, Cunningham can hit the three, you've got to guard him out there in the corner.
1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson passes to MP. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power Jalen Duren. Good.
Jones from outside. Hits yet again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Man, I'll tell you what. Everything Harris does tonight offensively has been working. He's piling up the points.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 5. On the wing, Thompson. He's watched by Cunningham. Jones from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Now Cunningham. Ivy outside from behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. MP way outside. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Houston just dominating this. Making a change here. Harris is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Jones, he's checked in for Shepherd. Here's Harris. Pass to Cunningham. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. So the Rockets 5 now. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Down low. Here's Reed. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Here's Jones. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Cunningham outside. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Jones, the pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining
to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. LeVert's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Cunningham outside. Pass to Reed. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Houston.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, this guy's so clever and crafty. Cunningham with a world-class fake.
For the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Holland, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Finney Smith, and it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Capella. Back to MP. Pass to Shepard. And here's MP from outside. And Houston, another three.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP.
We can't wait to see you.
What? Don't act like you're surprised, Jennifer.
Back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that about wraps it up.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Houston moving it around. On the basket by Jones.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Pass to Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 9 points.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Morant with the screen on Jones. Thompson with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by MP. Here's the screen. It's Morant in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. And it's Morant missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Thompson finds MP. The steal. Now here's Wells. Guarded closer. Pass to Landale. Clock at 6. Here's Wells from past the arc. And it's MV with the rebound. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Inside, here's Landale.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
And here's VanVleet from the arc. The Grizzlies trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
Sinks the triple.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Morant against Jones. Aldama with the ball. This game he had 13. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Just taking what the defense gives them. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
MP, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Landale pass to Morant. A 3-pointer off the mark. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Rockets lead by...
Green light.
MP comes in for Shepard. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Morant. Brandon Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Jalen Wells.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. No good from Clark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by MP.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And it's in there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Van Vliet passes to MP. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Clark. Great defense that time from Şengün. Well, Fred Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Goes up on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 11 points in the quarter. Morant, the bounce pass. Memphis moving that ball around. Aldama gets the bucket.
It all started with Ja breaking the line and forcing the defense to collapse.
Rockets leading by 17. MP kicks to Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 35. Wells in the corner. Here's Aldama. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Houston. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Morant surveying the D. Clark kicks to Morant. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 7 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a... Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Jones, and it's Durant in at the free throw. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Drains it from beyond the arc. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But Is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Durant, the pass to MP. On the wing, Thompson. Offensive rebound. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket of the night.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Morant against Thompson. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 11.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Kevin?
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's the three. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Morant dishes to Jackson. Pass to Landale. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Morant. And Jones pulls it down. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3-pointer. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Jackson. And again, unable to change momentum here. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Jones from outside. Jackson coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And stolen by Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And good! There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Morant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Houston, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been...
You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
It's filled by Morant and Jerome. Santi Aldama is out there with John Glandale. And it's Spencer in at the small forward.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Eason finds Jones. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Back to Jones. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Jerome, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
MP's shot is good.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Jerome. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Boy, you can just see the